What was it like being in there?
You know, similar to how I thought it would go. I always said before, I respected Sandy as a boxer. She has a big pedigree just like myself. But I knew I was going to beat her to the punch. I knew it was faster, I knew it was sharper, and that's exactly what I did. Picked it up halfway through the fight like I always do. I always turn on that second half of the fight, and she just couldn't handle my timing. So I felt like I won the fight. I'm just glad I got the right decision this time.
Have you ever been tested physically like that?
She's probably definitely the strongest person I've ever boxed. Not so much in her shots, but you could feel it in her body, you know, trying to push me around the ring. But, you know, skill beats strength.
It looked like she closed the distance in the second half of the fight and hit you with some really hard shots. I'm wondering how you feel after the fight, physically.
No, I feel like I closed the distance in the second half of that fight. I was landing my combinations at will. She was coming forward with her body, but I was catching her coming in every time.
Is this different than any other fight you've had? I mean, you had the emotional lead-up, you had the animosity, and for you to come out like this?
I mean, I think that through all the ups and downs of my career, the one thing I took from all that is experience of emotions. I've had to experience all types of emotions from the highs to the lows and still had to perform under all of that. So I took that experience into this fight tonight, and I had to do what I had to do. I know when that bell rings, it's all in the past anyway.
I got to tell you, I was skeptical when you went up to welterweight. And I do think now this is your best weight. This fight was a classic. What do you want to do now?
I want to finish what I started and go undisputed. You know, I came this close at lightweight, but my body outgrew that weight. I'm comfortable now. I feel like I'm stronger than ever, still in my prime, as you can see. So I'm coming for the other champions.
What about a rematch? I mean, I saw this as like a classic fight, something that could be a trilogy of 4. You guys were both, as much as you couldn't stand each other, together, you were magic.
Hey, I'm here for what the fans want. If the fans demand a rematch and the money's right, then we can do it. Otherwise, there's plenty of girls at welterweight that I want to challenge myself against. Either way, you're not going to see me in an easy fight. I'm going for the biggest and the best.
Thank you very much, Mikaela Mayer.
Yeah.